Now, Barca lose Mercedes at the end of the season. Mercedes car no, Sergio Busquets.
Yeah.
Oko Inter Miami. So they needed to replace a Mercedes car with another Mercedes car, another car in the class of Mercedes. Or more draw up or more options. Now, from the top, near the basis no, a heavy na near the Saniaba. The first the first player on the list was Zubimendi. Zubimendi Akache Barca said he won't join. Already, he wants to continue with Real Sociedad. The next on the list was Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich is what Akache almost said. So, Omuji this obey the Lewandowski any be omuntu dream. He will not force a move away from Bayern. And the Barca for now to mean Bayern for needing common Omuji Tumua. As a player, he would love to play for Barca, but he will not force his way to play for Barca. And also Omuchadinim. Then Ebedru Sofiane Amrabat. Amrabat no mutie temuano na Jabinya yope Mathieu Alemani and Deco so omunya yoke, but the price tag na 31 million euros ne bonity so Barca for ne skepe omunse yenko ye ni momotwa dimu. Then Marcelo Brozovic we ankasa de Jabina ankasa fa phone freno no pa na cho sere ne say obehia no woni team ne especially sa Sergio Busquets ro no boy ni jitum. Now, Inter were looking for no less than 20 million euros. Boy, Nankasa in the personal terms, but there was one concern from Boy Way Camp. Said Barca bet me register no, and no moon to me register no. Barca did not give much guarantees on that. And when one Saudi Arabia deal nearby, Brozovic and the agent near Omo 100 million euros.
How much is it?
100 million euros.
Wow.
Omakoji Sikano. 20 million euros. The Tiadia Inter. Once again, Sikasemunti, Barca Etradinim. Then Danny Pareo, and so by 34 years ready. There is a short-term option and Uncle Moshe with Danny Pareo. Nina say, Anka Barca bet me for free. Although say our contract with Villarreal. The age, and the contract terms on the Villarreal for no. They would have allowed him to leave for free if he wanted to. But now, Branty, when in 3 months, why would I want to join Barca for 6 months? And now I am finding say 1 year. After 1 year, what happens to my career? Say more be a real honor. Me home, my family was settled. So he decided against becoming a short-term fix for club Barcelona. And what you listen about?
Who listen
5 players now. Now about the Drew, a former Barca product from the academy, which is a branch offensive Oriol Romeu. And Ababa Bedrune so. Now Aurora Mi Ababa Bedrune so no. These are the conditions around it. Make sure the backstory. Transfer dealings no. Was a there's a transfer committee and a team.
Yes.
Obia de list ba. No bia trade into away ehun hia pa. We no Ababa the next target or ye preferred and now favored by Jabi coach no. Deco and check no. Mathieu Alemani also check no. Obia one option. The situation with Oriol Romeu and the hero and I say our 4 million euros release clause. So ultimately now what trigger by hero na phone buofu because Jabi Afra and they think that even before Barca made any kind of approach or made in camp for Quintina senior branch in common, which a Bema branch na pressure hero na phone so Montono. And they think that based on the relationship existing between Omo and the Barcelona and the Barca fan year. Omu na ye fan sanka Asante Mantem ha anka hero na no oboase Goldfields Barca wo Kumase Asante Kotoko enti ayes omu ye neighbors anisa enti adan na obeye sa ye na ye wa anyankofa Pep Guardiola ni new friend say Pep Guardiola or one of the owners of Girona Ferran Soriano the City Football Group or a part of those running Girona Football Club enti ye what that relationship aye cordial enti adan na mo be bibi etisa so the club is very angry at Barcelona. But still, Barca will pursue their target. Now, she said, Girona would need to accept the release clause from Barca. But the entire actually our Barca making move. They say, one, Jabi ne boy ni din komono, or catch any so here. Jabi a catch Barca transfer committee and they say, oh, here boy no. But they are not convinced. Ni na they say, oh, share their branch de bar. Jabi as a coach. This guy fits the profile of the kind of replacement offer for Busquets. Courtesy the athletic. Boy, when he a tough tackler and then or a careful player in possession, on far born chessa, into a better tackler we need bono, then the turnover ratio no form. Official list where These are the turnover rate of La Liga midfielders. Omunya over 50 tackles last season. Aurelien Tchouameni in the decline 8.2%. So we need ball now. Chances are or say ball no 8.2%. Tony Cruz a second 9.8%. Then Sergio Busquets a 11.7%. Jampi Guido Rodriguez Nick Koki Nebra Oriol Romeu a 14.1%. So it means that you'll be a careful possessor of the ball. On far ball in Chebebre, then he also tackles stuff into a winning ball. Ediba, Xabi would need that if he's losing Busquets. Although said the quality no Andrew Busquets here. Then it comes to another one where a ball winning accolades are branching in the war. Where you throughout the season with Girona, he is scattered everywhere across the pitch. But primarily, Lucia baby, I am marking now. A year or no nipo him protecting the back line. So he is always involved. The intensity in this was through. So if Barca are losing Busquets, no munya way ya. And yes, Busquets ne pepe. But obet me a juman send fata. So Xabi needs him for the footballing reasons. But in comes Deco, or de facto sporting director for Barcelona. Deco say boy in heavy. Na Xabi nen sem crook said defensive midfield position as a Barca strengthen no and no cre. He said the Barca here pano a right back. Into coach nepe defensive midfielder no. Deco is also looking for a right back for Barca. The no penny Ivan Fresneda interest.
Fresneda.
Yeah, Obiani ni interest. 81 club sporting director say me per right back. Coach say me per defensive midfielder. That is why Barca have not made the move for a brand here Oriol Romeu yet. Oh yeah, no to nchen. Mathieu Alemany a technical director. Also interest.
Also open
Openico Gonzalez. Ojidi say, omuni sika omuni koto player bia 4 million no crown omuni BCCA. So what they want to do is yem promote from within. Nico Colon or Valencia. Waba on Sansome. But Xabi see Debi. Boy when the attributes no a more offensive minded as a midfielder, not a defensive minded 20 million human no penal. And then akoye issue are dragging for bare 2 weeks. But hopefully, by the end of this week, no Makamantia say Juma, Barca will then make the move for Oriol Romeu. And to what is from next week, by Thursday, Friday, Barca have advanced in talks for Oriol Romeu. Let's say in Comono, but more than a club now, Medesha say no. Let's just a club back. Sporting director will play your pay. Technical director will play your pay, and our coaches will play your pay.
I believe not one Laporta so the other so pay.
Laporta and fan so that is the issue. Abu, you're free or not, you're quitting. Kim and Jay, Andrew no we in the first medical number so Monique. Was our brand after the end of the season or South Korea or Korea military attachment. A national service somewhere into our Korea or your military assessment. Andra by Munich for a small medical team. I'm a moko South Korea and they conducted the first series of medicals. And two Fabrizio Romano report they say the medical did not happen in Munich. This is the reason. Or moko South Korea and Korea. And the second one no. And to move second one now. In the next 10 days, okay, I said Monday na next 10 days, no, he will be winding up when the on the South Korea military team needy. Then he will return. Obape, they will process everything and Kim Menjaya officially a Bayern Munich player or Magia to 50 million euros or Mutia and the Haman Napoli to free this boy to also join their ranks. And Omuji this Obabe Kanwa when Matai Zelet or Pamecano mo a bit bolster almost central defense wa a bit pejem diako and even the departure of Lucas Hernandez no and affect you Bebre. Now Bayern any hurricane in common. The Aqua say and then a guardian de betu biaze a Tottenham for no crown. They are looking at giving Hurricane more money and letting him extend his contract. Hurricane a catcher almost say on near crado. So on the Tottenham for the Babet Nasiaka any extension abra transfer window nebi. So bet Nasiaka extension once a month. This year we transfer window now when Timmy and Kobe then he will consider. So as it stands, it is still open. Hurricane can leave Bayern. But boy Nankasa so enforce a move away. So for Hurricane, then a company can say BBAC or pay. Or Tana Space or you okay. Or free space or you okay.
But on preno could
be on yes idea.
On there to be already.
Yes, that is what has come from his camp. Now Bayern for GD said Daniel Levy a man your memoir danger momo. And even with their second offer no on the coin, it has not even been considered. Omonti anu yebia from Space say Eswa. And I say Eson, and now Mobejiatum. So they have started looking at other options. Osimhen there already Omodi Atono say is too expensive, so they will not want to pursue. And then they see that there are complications regarding the Osimhen market. So they are weighing up options for Dusan Vlahovic. Whether a loan deal, no more a permanent later, but Omon fan shame obligation to buy. UFO Nyombe movie a branch away because they think that Omoko found by 90 million euros from Fiorentina. He has not really demonstrated so quality now. Obelidi Fiorentina, so Juventus or more attack no. So Bayern are looking at the next alternative, which is Dusan Vlahovic for Brantia. Your friend say Hurricane. And the last one, Papa Shi. They now be some about the agent. Oh, Papa Shi. So offside ne Obeshu goes chances ni na Obeshu no. Your friend Papa Shi. Wama Lopez.
And I don't know how to
Papa Shi.
Ade.
Oh, Obeshu chances ni na. Now Papa Shi and AC Milan no. Wama Lopez ene AC Milan in Penifono omedi nkomama na ko enim. The boy is willing to return to Italy. Or say Al-Ittifaq the NNDIT and Saudi Arabia there no. He is not so keen on moving to Saudi Arabia, especially when Morata and the family no are more settled in Italy. So Ojidi say so otna oko Italy or free Spain or oko Italy ebebuano and Atiko are willing to sell. Unim the more penal. They are looking at Mauro Icardi. And it's a Morata kwa. They are bringing Icardi whether on loan or the Morata sikanom de kakraka home. Akofa Icardi yaba. So Atiko is sorted. Now what needs to be done is Morata no obano. And Milan in terms of FFP, they have structured the deal in a manner where Milan will not pay more. One, Morata ajatum so betting a wage in so. Two, there is a tax known in Italy as the growth decree. Growth decree, no, a tax relief. Even so, you player no when you're 20 years and above, usika awoje no, I was here toll tax. Now tax no, normally for Italy and most of the European countries no, 50% and upwards for a certain fee. And the fan say be a major 3 million euros. And can bet me 50% of that or more. And the bet me 5.5 million euros, and that is pre-tax before so be to your tax. Now yet tax if you imagine me 3 million no. Now, because of the growth decree, a BT rate so from 50% at about 30%. So it means that a Morata AJ Yamfan said 10 million krana. The tax on it no could do 5 million, man, 50 million. Now a Bepa bear 12 million, 30 million. So Milan will reduce the monies they will pay to Morata in terms of wages, and then they will not fall foul to a year the FFP. And away so bar on Mamba cover the non-EU slot already or a part of an EU member, which is Spain. So we expect that talks will accelerate. Maybe a Morata and so I join Nabi Biakonim.
Mate, Merasipa, my God, I na